Hey everybody, this is Ken Land with There to Be Different. I just want to go over a couple real quick things with you. One is going to be a lettering tip, and then I'm also going to show you how to cure a shirt really quickly. So one of the biggest problems that I see with people that I train and beginners, and actually even people that I know that have been painting shirts for a long time, is their lettering tends to look a little bit muddy. And the biggest reason for this is they try to do their thick stroke. So let's say we're doing script and we're going thick to thin. They try to do their thick stroke overly thick and with one stroke, and it kind of muddies it up. So if I could give you an example, it would look sort of like this. And I train a lot of people, so I see this a lot. So they get in there and they go, something like that. And you can see it's like real kind of cloudy looking. It's a little bit muddy. There are some good thicks and thins. Maybe I could have thickened it up a little bit in there. But you can tell that I can see here there's a lot of overspray. So a technique that I like to teach that really kind of cleans this up is a two-stroke approach. And instead of doing like a real thick stroke, like if I went back over this, trying to thicken that up, instead of doing one thick stroke over the whole thing, I like to lay down my initial line work and then a line right next to it to try to keep it clean. And this is what that looks like. So I'll do my initial stroke. Okay. Then I'll go back in, and instead of doing a big fat thick line over the one thick line over the whole thing, I'll do another thin line, this intensity and this clean right next to it. So it looks like this. You can actually see a little bit of a break in there. Okay, and work my way down again. You can see I'm laying the stroke right next to it. Right there. So it's right next to it. It's like it's busted up. Right next. Okay, and there you can see a really good distinction between like a real crisp lettering style here, and then up here where I did the single stroke, and it's a lot fuzzier. At least here, I don't know if you can really see it on the video, but here it's definitely a lot more, it's got a lot more overspray. So, and that's really going to affect your overall look when you start to do a whole design. So what I did was, I laid out some real quick colors on the other side. I'm just going to do a quick name on here, and then I want to take you over and show you how to heat press this real quick. So again, we're going to use that double stroke technique here, and I laid out, I've got aqua, Caribbean blue, and fluorescent violet, okay? So I've laid that out. I'm going to go back in with my name. Alright, so here, we'll start again, do our initial stroke, and come back with that other thin stroke right next to it, okay? There's my first stroke, and my second stroke, and I'll lay it right next to it. You can actually see there's a space there. I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. And move over a little. There's that thin stroke. That thin stroke right next to that line. Alright, and there you go. Now that, I'm sure, is going to help you to clean up your lettering. If you notice that's a little bit muddy, it's got some overspray, just use that double stroke approach. Alright, so now I want to take this over, show you real quick. I get a lot of questions on how to cure a shirt. Okay, so what I've got set up over here, I have my clam style heat press. It's set to 375. Createx likes you to, or at least I recommend 325 for 15 to 20 seconds. I like to do 375 for about 15 to 20 seconds. I find that I get great results from that. So what you do is you take your shirt, you're going to spread it out on this. The surface here is called a plait, and it's just a kind of a rubbery surface. Make sure that you've got it all flat. There's not a lot of wrinkles in there. You don't want to iron those wrinkles into the shirt. Okay? Lay it out flat and press. Okay? Now, this is a clam style, like I said. You have a knob on the top here that allows you to adjust the tension. You can see the temperature gauge is right there. Alright, so we're at about 375. Alright, so You do it for 15 to 20 seconds. You can see the heat rising out of there. And what you want to do is, because I didn't get the whole area, you just want to rotate it over, heat set it again, 15 to 20 seconds. You're going to go up. Now, because this is a clam style, I like to take my shirt out and then I'll flip it to the back side because it tends to get too balled up underneath here, and you can definitely singe your knuckles there. So get it flat and straightened out again and all the way down, and then you can do again another 15-20 seconds, and then you just have to shift it over and do it one more time and you're all set. That will make your shirt last as long as you want to wear it. You can also prep your shirt. If I do a lot of detail work, I use the Wicked 200, the W200 transparent base. Use this same technique. I actually have another video on the website here kind of explaining that. I only do that if I have a lot of detail or if I'm doing a real kind of involved shirt, and that'll help to eliminate the nap and stuff like that. So it's the same process. This finishing technique will give your shirt some great life. So anyway, hope you liked it. We'll see you soon.